Hello Aries, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may be going through this right now. This could happen in the coming future. This could be somebody that you're connecting with who has been in a relationship with you. Could be a situationship. You could have simply exchanged glances. You know there's something there, but both of you are staying quiet. Ooh, wow, these are very, I'm getting the word rapid fire. Rapid fire. This person is overwhelmed with a lot of love. You have the love card, very nice. So some of you may resonate with this energy as well. That's because we also exchange energy with the other person when we're thinking of them. We start to mirror them as well. All right, Aries. Interesting. So you have here beliefs followed by crisis, love, pleasure, challenge, laughter, compassion, selfhood, and abundance under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. Okay. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Aries, the connection that I have with you, there are our opinions that kind of clash. The world doesn't want to see us together. Because of our beliefs, we cannot be together. Right now, the one thing that is keeping us apart and me apart from you is my beliefs. The way you think, the way you were born and brought up, and the way I was born and brought up was very different. My beliefs, my values, my morals are not the same as yours. They may be a little alike, but not alike. And when I think of taking certain steps towards you or towards this connection, I have to worry about what the world will think. I have to worry about what other people will think. My family, my friends, my society, my work colleagues. You and I have differences of opinions. And that's the one thing that is preventing us from coming together. And I find this issue very overwhelming for me. It's too much for me to handle. Right now, I am in a state of being very overwhelmed. There are certain things that I've experienced and gone through. The feelings are so overwhelming that I'm unable to sort them out. Now there's a lot of mental anguish, anxiety, frustration, and impatience in my heart and mind. And for this reason, I am unable to make a choice, unable to make a move. I am quite overwhelmed also because I am in love with you. This love that I have for you is pure, it's true, it's unconditional. It's just a constant. It stays. And this is why it hurts me so much. And it's overwhelming. Because of the emotions and the intensity of these feelings. With you, I have experienced so much pleasure. Physical pleasure as well as spiritual pleasure. But now I wonder and I think, how are we to move forward? Because now this is a challenge. It is very challenging. A lot of factors in play, a lot of problems and issues that we have to face. Facing the world. This is now a problem that cannot be solved. A solution cannot be found to this riddle now. Because there's too many things happening all at once. And I myself am overwhelmed. In you, I feel I have found a friend for life, someone who is a confidant, someone I can confide in, talk to. You know how to make me laugh. You know what makes me laugh. You make my heart happy. You are like sunshine to me, and I am always very happy when I get to see you. I do have compassion for you, a lot of empathy for the life that you've lived, for the things that you've gone through, for the stories that you've shared with me. I know what you've gone through, and I feel for you. It is difficult for me to reach out to you. Because so much has happened between us, I see you now as somebody who is very confident, self-sufficient, self-reliant. You are no longer someone who needs me. You may want me, but you don't need me. I see that it's difficult for me to reach out to you now because you are a changed person. You're not the same as you used to be back then. And for this reason, I feel very intimidated. I cannot reach out. It's a challenge. There used to be a mystery about you, but now that mystery no longer exists. And the problem is that I would have to get to know you all over again in order to conquer that. And I'm intimidated. Because you are someone who is very self-sufficient, independent. I feel weak and intimidated. Overall, I do have this wish, this desire, this understanding that someday in my life, one day, you and I could be, or we would have made, a good power couple. I can learn from you, you can learn from me. We can become wise together. For now, I am stuck. In my mind, I'm unable to make a move. I'm overwhelmed with the issues that I face. I cannot move forward because it's challenging. These beliefs that I have, these social structures that I have to conform to, hold me down, prevent me from reaching out to you the way that I want to. This is overwhelming for me because it's hard for me to stay away because I love you. Aries. Wow. Oh my goodness. So there's a few things here happening. Some of you may be dealing with issues related to culture, caste, creed, religion, financial status, anything that has to do with your thought process and mindset being different from this person's. There are issues here. The only type of method that could be possible for you both to come together would be forgiveness and compromise. Forgiveness might not even be needed, but a compromise is needed in order for both of you to work on this together. So this is difficult because there are beliefs issues here. This person's overwhelmed with the beliefs, but they're also overwhelmed because they love you. So they're kind of screwed both ways. So they do love you. That's very good. Many of you may ask, they do love me, why don't they reach out? Well, it's because of external issues. External, but also internal, because they have grown, and some of you may resonate with that. They've grown up in this type of family or in this society to think a certain way. So it would just be, somebody might be afraid that they're going to get disowned, or they may get hurt by their own family members. It happens. For this reason, they're just trying to stay quiet, which is bad. It's not right, but that's the way life is sometimes. So this is the Lover's Path Tarot, and I'm going to have a look at what happened in the first place, something that may have caused this problem initially, something that perhaps you don't know. Maybe they didn't share this with you. So you have here the 10 of Arrows and the 4 of Staves. The 10 of Arrows here does talk about how this person had a lack of wit and wisdom, and they wanted to gain it through experience, but they didn't have a lot of experience. They wanted to end a difficult situation, but they were unable to. Here it talks about, for this card, more needs to be considered before completely understanding a situation, and before understanding of the situation, if that makes sense, or understanding the situation. Only clarity can come. It needs to come into this person's life in order for this person to gain understanding of that situation. Sorry, I'm not sure why that was so difficult. We also have here overwhelmed by too much information. Oh, somebody here may have received a lot of information. This is most likely this person. Just too much information. It could have been about this connection. It could literally have been rumors, but some type of message or information or misunderstanding occurred. And that is also why this person kind of took a step back. Here it says getting lost in details. So a lot was going on and they literally got lost in the details. And when someone gets lost in the details, they are unable to focus. So for this reason, in addition to them getting lost in the details and not being able to focus, they already had a lack of emotional wisdom. This person's like a lost puppy. That's sad. Unfortunately, they're going to have to learn the hard way. Here we have 4 of Staves. The 4 of Staves talks about how there was conflict in this connection. There may even have been competition Competition meaning a third party. Either you may have been with somebody or they may have been with somebody. Maybe both of you are with people. But there's competition here as well. There's an issue. Here we also have how it talks about wanting stability from all of the things that they've experienced. They want to push things aside. All of that ego-oriented, all those feelings that they had before, they want to push all that aside. And with the one after, so we do have like the 3 of staves and the 5 of staves, and it's like a cusp. So a few of these energies mix in with this card. There were some issues here where it almost seemed as if you may have been, Aries, you may have been the person who might have been a bit wiser, more experienced. But there could have been a situation here where there was issues within the home. And for this reason, that wisdom kind of got a little lost when there's issues. This talks about stability. There was a lack of closure in this connection. Here it talks about wanting stability, but frustrations or disappointments at home. Now, frustrations and disappointments at home, this could be maybe your childhood, maybe the people that you're living with right now, your experience with your parents. Maybe they had a divorce, and so you just have not enjoyed relationships because you've seen what happened to your parents. They were constantly fighting. That's just an example. It could be an aunt, could be anybody. Maybe you yourself have had a lot of issues at home. Maybe you are with somebody right now who you thought was the one, but now there is conflict, there's competition, there are issues. This is the frustration and the disappointments that someone is having at home. So Aries, this could be a parent, it could be relationships at home with family, it could be a lover, but somebody that you or this person were living with, they're having an issue. And for this reason, they behave the way that they do. This is why they behave the way that they do. Usually these cards are related to the other person, but I'm intuitively getting that some of this is also related to you. Some of this is related to you. I know some of you may still even be together under the same roof. So this doesn't have to be 2 completely different homes. Some of you that are watching this video are still living with this person. So, of course, this is a general love reading, right? It's not going to resonate for everybody. But what I'm sensing here is that there is disappointments at home. Where this person comes from, they are unfortunately not happy. There's disappointments. There's also frustration. They're just frustrated. They want things to move on. They want certain things to occur, but they're not happening. Now, it also talks about a lack of closure. This person wanted to have some type of closure with a connection with you, but there's a lack of it. And that is also, with the word frustration, that's also quite frustrating. So I do see here that even the card before this, that would be the 3 of staves, it does talk about frustrating delays. So there's a lot of frustration here. There's something going on with like the 3 main things that I'm getting right now intuitively is a frustration. People are very much involved in this connection. This could be third-party situation. This could also be yourself being with someone, the other person being with someone. But the issues are not just 2 people. The issues are coming through because of other people. This is probably why you had the beliefs card in the beginning, where we're talking about beliefs and people and society. This is probably why you had that card, because it's not just the 2 of you. This is not just the 2 of us. No, this is the 2 of everybody together. So that's an issue. I hope I was able to kind of elaborate on that. I was getting a lot of intuitive messages for this one. they're very complicated. Like their mind, they're very much in their mind, constantly thinking, constantly thinking. The beliefs card was the first card, so the first card's the strongest. So this is something that they're constantly thinking about. It's on their mind. It's the first thing that's on their mind. That, oh my goodness, if I do this, what will the world think? That's what that is. Or, oh my God, if I do this, what is my Aries going to think? It's an issue that the both of you have. So take it as it resonates. Some of you may need to find out a way to fix this if you want to continue with this connection. All right, let's have a look at the beginner's tarot deck. Oh, the same card came for another sign just a while ago, the same position. Ten of Wands, then we have the King of Pentacles, okay? So this person is feeling very much, okay, we have an extra card popping out here. This person is feeling very much overwhelmed with the way the situation is. Overwhelmed indeed. You had the crisis card before as well. So there's a lot of feelings of being overwhelmed. There's a lot of burdens. There's a lot of burdens. There's a lot of restrictions. There's a lot of responsibilities that this person has on their shoulders. And the fact that this connection for them feels like it's going downhill is also another burden. They do want to, Aries, provide you with a solid offer. Some of you actually may be in a third-party connection. You either may be connected to somebody romantically, or maybe they are. With the King of Pentacles, they actually know that there's somebody in your life, or maybe you have a lot of potential to be with others. You have a lot of options. But they want to give you a solid offer. They want this and they desire you. They want to provide you with something more secure and loving. And of course we have my favorite card, the Love Workshop. We have here the Eight of Pentacles. This person is wanting to take a step back and think about things, plan things, make a strategy, make some type of plan to reach out to you. They are thinking about this. They're planning this. What do they want? Ultimately, the Ten of Pentacles. That's not a bad thing. Some people think it's a bad thing, that it's only to do with being with someone who's rich. Not all the time. This talks about abundance. Coins is also abundance. Abundance you can have in love. Abundance of family. Abundance of just happiness. So it doesn't have to be only coins. But traditionally, this talks about wanting to be with somebody secure, having a home, having a family, being financially secure, and having that abundance and maintaining that. That's what this card talks about. That's a huge thing. I mean, this person wants to marry you, basically. That's what it comes down to. Very strong, very nice energy. It's difficult for them because of what they're going through and the way they have to live, but they have beautiful feelings for you. We also have here the Wheel of Fortune. They are letting this go. They're letting it go. They want to just give this decision, this journey, they're giving it up to the heavens. Letting fortune and fate and destiny take over. They feel that someday, some way we will meet again, but they're not pushing it. They're letting time go by. And eventually they feel that the gears will click and they will fit. Right now they're not fitting. Eventually, down the road, I see here Knight of Wands. This person, they are a very passionate person, Aries. They're extremely passionate. They find you very attractive. And they want to be intimate with you. Sexually intimate. They do want that. But the cute part is that they're just not experienced. They're inexperienced when it comes to love and romance and passion relationships. It almost seems as if the type of issue they have here is on the physical aspect. So their emotions may be in the right place, right? There may be that love. However, this person is someone who has a lot of passion, but they may show a little bit of inexperience when it deals with like being in a connection that's romantic in a sense. So here, do I see this person taking any action towards you? I do. Yeah, I do. It's burdensome for them. Don't think that you're a burden. But it's the situation itself is overwhelming. That's what it comes down to. And you had that card before. They were overwhelmed. They're working on this, which is great. That means they're planning it. And after planning, there's usually a person takes action. So that is good. They're not only just waiting for it to happen, but they know eventually they're going to want to reach out to you. Aries, this person's going to reach out to you. And when they do, they're going to want to offer you something solid. You have a lot of coins here, for sure. Wow. That took a while. All right, let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this. All right. These messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Oh boy, we have no with an exclamation mark. No. Let's see what that's about. Oh my God. A lot of cards just flew right out. All right, let's have a look here. What fell down? Well, they're giving you a choice, Aries. It's up to you. So this is my It's Up to You card where the reading splits in two groups. Some of you are to be with this person, and some of you will not want to be with this person. That's one card that fell upright out of the deck. This card also fell upright too. Helpful people. Now, some of you may have gone through a lot emotionally as well. And for that reason, it's important for you to vent, to talk, to learn from another person's perspective. There are certain things that you just don't know. And if you talk to people who you know that care about you, they will be able to give you that wisdom, and you can gain experience through them. You don't have to do it yourself. You don't have to make mistakes. Talk to somebody who already is experienced in this type of a situation, or just in, in love in general. Helpful people. There's people that do love you, that are out there to help you. And you should take advantage of that. Doesn't have to be too many. Could be a loved one, could be, a friend, somebody who you know, who's had a connection with someone on a positive level. So we also have here within the next few weeks, what's going to happen? Okay, that's cute. Within the next few weeks, yes, it's going to work. It's going to happen. But in the beginning, it's like, no, both of these cards have the exclamation mark. That's funny. Thank God for that. Like that. I like that. Yes, choose a new direction. I am seeing here that whatever kind of approach, Aries, that you may have had in this connection, you will have to change your approach. There's something here where your attitude, your behavior, your thought process, your mindset has been the same. In order to get a different result, you will have to change your method. When you change your method, your result will be different. If you keep doing the same thing, it's not going to change. Here, choosing a new direction also talks to me about how the path is still the same, but the route and the road towards it is different. The destination will still be the same, but you just have to do it a little differently, not the same way you used to. Here we also have abundance under the bottom of the deck. Remember earlier I was talking about abundance. There was a lot of coins, right? Some of you actually might just get a lot of money. Like with this person, and this person may be financially stable, who doesn't want that? That would be great. However, also, this could be abundance in terms of love, family. It could be anything, any type of abundance. That's really good. It's under the bottom of the deck, which talks about the overall arching theme. So ultimately in this connection, you are going to receive some type of abundance. I'm even getting intuitively right now, spiritual abundance. You may gain knowledge. Gaining knowledge is also abundant amount of knowledge. Now the first card you had here is no. You're ready. What that means to me now, because I didn't interpret those two cards at the beginning. I wanted to see what the rest of them were about. So some of you might have thought that you're not ready, or this is not going to work, or how am I supposed to do this? Literally the sentence is like, no, you are ready. So don't think that you're not, because you are. And they're telling you that it's up to you. You are ready to move on and choose a new direction. Within the next few weeks, you will receive abundance for those of you that want to move on. For those of you that wish to stay with this person and try to make it work. They are saying no. Now you are ready. You're ready emotionally, spiritually, and physically. And it is up to you if you want to discuss this with others, to learn certain things. Within the next few weeks, yes, you will be gaining abundance, and it will come through a change of approach and a new direction. That is your message, Aries. Very specific. So let me know if this resonated with you, because some of you may have thought that, some of you may have felt like you're not ready in a way. How am I going to handle this? The best way to handle it is you don't have to go at this alone. You can talk to a doctor, a therapist, a friend, a relative, somebody, anybody. You can even go online and chat anonymously. Have a look at some videos related to relationship videos. Maybe you don't have to talk to somebody. People, helpful people have also created helpful videos, right? Those are people that created those videos. So you don't have to talk to somebody specifically. You could literally just do some research, because it's only people that have created that research. And those people are there to help. That's also what this talks about. All right, Aries, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance. Do let me know in the comments below. And I will see you guys again next time. You all take care and stay safe. Bye now.